Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kyle, and today we're going to be installing Underglow on the Fiero. So I never thought I'd actually be installing Underglow on this car, but I've been seeing it pop up a lot more recently in the car scene, and I've been thinking it's pretty cool, honestly. So I'm a little hesitant on putting Underglow on this car because I don't know if I'm really going to like it or not, or if it's going to be a little too ricey for my taste, but I've been doing a little bit of research and I found a budget-friendly Underglow kit that I think is going to do exactly what I want it to do. But I'm going to try it out today and I'm going to tell you guys all about it so you can decide if it's worth the price or not. So here's the Underglow kit that I went with. I got this off of Amazon and it cost me just under 60 bucks. Compared to the $200 for other Underglow kits, I think this is a good price, but we're going to have to see how the quality is. Let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Oh, wow. Pretty decent packaging. All right, everything came in one bag. Let's open this thing up and see what we're working with. Got a hardware kit and a whole bunch of light strips. Let's lay these things out, why not? Holy crap. All right, well, I have it all laid out here. It looks like I have it separated by each side. So up here in the front, well, I don't know, I'm just calling this the front. There's the controller, it says, LED light controller. And then it splits off into two, and then it runs down each side. There's, I'm guessing this is the front that goes on the front bumper. Then there's the side piece, and then there's a rear. I think, I could have it backwards, I honestly don't know. And then inside this little hardware kit, there's a whole bunch of really tiny screws. So be kind of careful because those will go everywhere. And there's a whole bunch of zip ties. There's this thing, if you wanted to power it through like a cigarette lighter. And there's also a whole bunch of these little rubber mount things, which look like they just go right over the actual LED strip and you can screw them in. So one of the biggest things people don't like about Underglow is having to wire it in. A lot of people wire it directly to their car battery or into their fuse box or something like that. And I'm not gonna do it that way because I have some irrational fear of my battery dying wherever I go anywhere and leave my lights on, or if I leave my radar detector on, or literally anything that wouldn't kill the battery, I have some irrational fear that my battery's gonna die. So I'm gonna be wiring in this system completely separate from the car, and it's gonna be really easy. One of my buddies, Brendan, has a Fiero who has Underglow on it, and he did it the same way, and I thought it was just brilliant when I first saw it. He talked me through how to do it, and that's how we're gonna do it on the car. But wiring the Underglow in is actually really easy. The only thing you really have to wire in are two wires. You have a positive and a negative. That's really it. With LEDs, it's not that hard at all. To make this completely separate from the car, I bought this off of Amazon as well. This was like 10 bucks, and what it is, it's an adapter for a drill battery. So you'll be able to take a drill battery and clip it in, and I'll be able to run the entire system off of a drill. So I'm gonna be taking this and mounting it in the car, and I'm gonna put a drill battery in it. It already has an inline fuse, and I'm just gonna have to splice on the positive and the negative to this positive and negative. And then this whole system should run just directly off of a drill battery. Just for proof of concept, let's see if this is actually gonna work. I just went ahead and cut this connector off because I'm not gonna be using it. I stripped the wires back a little bit. I have some alligator clips here. I'm gonna clip them together, and I have a drill battery. So let's see if this thing works. So we'll hook these things up. Like so. And I don't know if it's automatically gonna turn on or what, but let's see what happens. Holy crap. Look at that. Look at that. It works completely separate from the car system. So looking at the instructions for this kit, there's an app that actually controls all the different settings for it. Here's a QR code for it. There's a whole bunch of different instructions in here. It shows the size of it, 59 inches on the side, 20 inches in the front and in the back. So yeah, let's download this app and see how it works. All right, everyone, I have the app set up right here, and it was really easy to connect, actually. The instructions did a really good job at explaining how to do it, but let's see how this thing works. Right now, the default is solid. Oh, wow, that changes really fast. Like instantly, when you click it, it just switches. That's kind of cool. I wonder what the different modes are. Oh my God, look at that. That's sick. I don't know what these dials do. Holy crap. Dude, this is awesome. All right, so it looks like the front's that side because that's where it comes. It comes all the way down here and then back to the end. Dude, this is awesome. All right, I'm playing around a lot with this. The app is actually pretty cool. It looks like there's a whole bunch of different settings and you can make your own too, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna stop playing because I can be here for hours. I wanna see this on the car so I can play with it on the car. Now, I won't lie, I don't exactly know what the best way is to mount this stuff because I've never done it before. But I'm gonna try and air the car up and see if we can just maybe slide under there and mount it like that. I think my compressor's like almost dead. Oh, it's going up a little bit, but I'll let it run. And for anyone wondering, the budget air suspension build is doing wonderful. After over a year of driving it, I have zero regrets of doing it. The control unit is in the front of the car, which I guess makes sense because that's where most batteries are. And I'm gonna put this thing in the front up here. I think I'm just gonna put it right on the side like this because I'll have plenty of room to get the battery in and it's kind of out of the way over here. And I don't even think I'm gonna like put screws in this thing. I think I'm just gonna try double-sided tape. I mean, I'll try it. It seems flat here. It might work. If it doesn't, then I'll have to screw it somewhere or mount it somewhere, but I guess it doesn't hurt to try. All right, a little 3M tape. Oh my God, that's actually kind of sturdy. That might be more than enough, honestly. I mean, it just has to hold the battery on. So as long as this tape sticks, we'll be good. Cool. Before I dive underneath the car, I am going to change out of my white shirt because I do not want to ruin it. All right, everyone, progress has been made. I have the wire from the control panel all the way routed up here to my battery. I just need to wire that in underneath the car. Let's see if I can get down here. Underneath the car, I have a zip tie thing right here to keep this right in the middle so you won't see it. These are ready to be put in when I mount these strips. I kind of went overboard with these zip ties and everything. I just don't want this to fall off in case the tape fails. I have this mounted up here and the wire is routed all the way up and around into the car. So everything for the control panel is all good. I just need to wire in the battery, which I'm gonna do that after I finish. But now I think it's time to start mounting these strips up. All right guys, so this is routed out and it's coming out of the front bumper now. I have it routed all the way up. You can see the wire here. It's going down here and I just verified. I tied it off. My headlights do clear it, so that is good. And there's a small hole that's down there and I just routed them right down there and then they came out here. So now I'll be able to just mount these on the bottom of the front and then I should be able to just plug this right in. And I don't have that much extra wire either, so that's perfect. My first complaint, which this might not be a problem for you, is that on the Fiero, the front bumper is massive. Like on most cars, you have a short front bumper that is like maybe, you know, this long and then it goes to the front. The Fiero's is very long and then it shoots over. And the front strip is only 20 inches long and that's not a very long amount, at least for my car. So I had to kind of go at a diagonal across to try and get the maximum, and I still have a big gap back there, and I'm not even close to the center over here. That's my only issue so far. I haven't tested them out yet, so I don't know if maybe the lights are gonna glow enough to fill that gap or not. So we're gonna have to find out. All right, car is in the air. Both sides and both fronts are done. We just have to do the backs on both sides. I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did for the front because I have so much extra wire right here. I'm gonna try and take the wheel off, take the fender liner out because I actually have rear fender liners. I think I'm gonna go up and over and then come down here And I'm gonna try and cut over, and then I'm gonna have the strips along in the middle right here. Under here you can see I have the rear LED strips all mounted up. I have the wires all ran on both sides. They come out along the back, behind the fender liner. They connect back underneath to the side strips. And that is all of the LED lights that are all mounted, and all the wires are all hidden. And I can wire this stuff up, and that should be it. We're making really good progress. I'm gonna keep going at it, and we'll see what happens next. See, with heat shrink on, they don't look terrible. And that's all the wiring you have to do. This should work now, I think. So let's see if this thing works. In theory, when I plug this battery in, it should work. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it does work, doesn't it? All the way around, even in the back. Yeah, so literally all of these different things on here, all of these different spots are different modes, and you can like heart them and they'll show up red, as you can see, and you can either just cycle through them by hand, or you can go up and use this, and they go crazy, as you can see. I think 19 is the full rainbow. Look at that. I mean, for 60 bucks, that does not look bad at all. Obviously, this isn't going to be the best effect because it's still daytime and there's still light coming in here, but I'm actually going to a parking garage meet tomorrow, so I think that'll be a great place to show off the lights.
While the US Open just ended, the party's still going in Fortnite and Roblox. The U.S. Tennis Association partnered with both platforms to bring the Open to gamers. Each has seen over 5 million.
All right, guys, we're on our way to the night meet. I just got some gas, and we're going to see how the Underglow looks. All right, everyone, we just left the meet, and the Underglow is like really bright. Even with some of like the lighting that's in the parking garage and even in like the parking lot, it's still really bright. I was playing around with some of the different modes, and I actually had a lot of people ask me where I got it from, and a lot of people actually said they liked it. So you guys let me know in the comments, do you think that this Underglow kit was worth it or not? I honestly think that it was, and I think this is a really good option compared to some of those really expensive kits. But that's all I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to buy this Underglow kit for yourself, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. So if you want to go get one for yourself, go down there and go and get it. I think it's on sale right now, so now would be a good time to go and buy one. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.